Okay, this is for people of old GE fans. I'm going to show you how to disassemble the motor and take apart the motor and clean it out in this short series of videos. This is an early AOU oscillating with a brass bell oscillator. Brass oscillator knob. It has the early lubricator right here for the back bearing. And this one has bad bearings. They make a grinding noise when it turns, so I don't really run this fan. I have to find out why it's grinding before I'm going to start using this one again. But I'll use it as a subject for my video for now. I just won't run it. Okay, so you want to start off by removing your cage and removing your blade. It's okay to leave these struts on. They're not going to get in the way. You don't have to open up your oscillator. You can if you want. Doesn't really matter. What you're going to want to do is take out the 4 screws on the back of the motor right here. Keep your screws together. Put them in like a little tin or something. Oh! See if I can find something. This will work. Okay. And then I'll be right back. Okay, I've removed the back screws here that hold the back cover on. And I've also removed the oil cup from the front bearing. Now, you don't have to remove the oil cup in this step, but you want to remove the oil cup before you slide the shaft back into the motor when you're reassembling, so the shaft doesn't get caught in the oil wick. Okay, now the fun part. You're going to notice there's a little slit right here on top of the motor housing where the back cover meets this. What you're going to want to do is just put a screwdriver in and gently twist. It's easier to do when you're not holding a camera, but it's not that hard to do. There it goes. It's off. See? Now, what you're going to do is you're just going to... Oops, I forgot. One thing you're going to want to do, disconnect your oscillator arm from the base. I'm going to do that right now. What you're going to do is you're going to unscrew it from the bottom of this wheel. Now, a lot of these old GEs employ a reverse threaded screw to hold the oscillator arm to the wheel, so be aware of those if you ever encounter one. Just start unscrewing them gently so you don't strip the threads out in case you're not sure which way they unthread, because some of them are different. Now it's disconnected, this will pull straight out. Just be very gentle. It's just that simple. Now, what you're going to want to do is keep all your spacers and washers as you found them. Do not try and rearrange them. See, they often tend to fall off when you're removing them from your motor. It's not going to hurt anything, but just make sure they go back on. Now, this bearing can use a little bit of cleaning. Right here, this is hot glue. Somebody, the last owner, decided to use hot glue when they rewired the motor. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, it will insulate, but it's still, I don't like it for doing this kind of work. Now, I have cleaned this motor up a little bit, but I'm going to clean it up more. I think my bearing problems, where the grinding is coming from, I believe it's coming from the front bearing. Yeah, because turning the back bearing is nice and quiet. Okay, so I know my issues from the front bearing. Good. Maybe I'll be able to fix this thing tonight at the same time too. Yay! But I still have weak motor windings and I'm going to replace them. Someday. Okay. So, what you're going to want to do now, once you got it apart, just brush the windings off, just get all the dust and crap out of there. You want to clean your laminations here of your finger, whatever, take a paper towel, wipe them clean so they're nice and shiny like this. You can shine up your rotor. This one I've shined up. Just make it look nice, make it look presentable. I've cleaned out my back housing here so it's nice and shiny. Just clean everything up, make it look decent. There's nothing special, there's no real special way of doing it. Just be gentle because these fans are nearing 100 years old. And Q-tips work excellent for getting in tight spots. They're very handy. You can use them for getting into the front bearing and everything. And I'm going to show you how to realign the bearings next, after I show you how to clean them out first.